Hello world, you are with Leisa and I'm from Intrinsic Mind, Holistic Health and Wellness. And today I have a beautiful celebration I'd like to share with all of you because I know a lot of people have questions around this. 8 years ago, around this time, I came out that I was gay. And it was the hardest thing that I ever did. And it was the easiest thing that I ever did. It was the best thing that I ever did. So what happened, I was living a life. It kind of felt like a double life because I never ever really understood who I was. I kind of lived a life around pleasing others. And I knew what I loved and what I wanted, but I wasn't really sure how to understand it all. I'm not sure if you ever question life. I know that I had huge questions around what was life and why we were here and what we were supposed to do, because it never ever felt that I was living a dream. It never felt that I had a passion, a direction. And it wasn't until I started to explore myself a little bit more and understand who I was and what it was I wanted that I understood who I really was. And the way this unfolded was I was in a life of kind of turmoil. I wasn't happy. I was drinking a lot. I was smoking. I was heavy. And I just was really unsure as to why I was here. Don't get me wrong, I was never ever suicidal or anything like that. I was actually enjoying life, but enjoying it in the wrong way because I wasn't living it the way that I really wanted to live it. I was kind of punishing myself a little bit. And at this time I was studying. I had been studying for quite some time and because I started studying a little later on in life, and I did all my personal training and fitness training and everything else like that, and I was coaching. I was doing a lot of coaching. And there was a young lady that I met through my coaching services that I was mentoring, and she had a lot of challenges, a lot of challenges, mental health challenges, and that's why Intrinsic Mind is so heavily focused around mental health, because Jen and I both are very passionate about mental health ourselves. But yeah, I ended up being weaved through this woman's turmoil in her life and getting myself really connected and enabling in so many ways, which wasn't good. And I saw some horrible things, you know. There was this person was suicidal, there was cutting, there was overdosing, there was hospitals, and you know, I started to actually question, wow, you know, I've never had to go through this, but this is absolutely horrible. It was heartbreaking to see. It makes me tear up now just talking about it. But I remember at the time this person said to me, if you quit smoking, I'm going to quit cutting. And oh my God, I turned around and I thought, my daughter for one has always wanted me to quit smoking, and I never ever did. And I thought, I'm just going to do it. That's the best reason for me to ever quit smoking. If you will stop doing something that's harming yourself, I'm going to quit smoking. And a long story short, I quit smoking. I never ever touched a packet of cigarettes again. I never ever touched a cigarette again, and kept that promise to this day, and will continue to keep promises every single day to myself. And that's what I've done from that day forward, is that I've made a promise to myself to be real, to be passionate, to come out and not hide who I am. And it wasn't very long after all of that that I came out to the world with my beautiful daughter. She was just so gorgeous. That I was gay. And it was the happiest time of my life, and it was the scariest time of my life because she did it on Facebook of all places. I told my daughter how I felt and what was happening, and she 100% respected me and said, you need to be whoever you are, Mum, you need to live a happy life. So, tears, good tears. I came out. I've got a coffee here. I'm going to have a sip of coffee. So, the story doesn't end there because life just got better and better and better, and these are happy tears. So from there, it wasn't very long after that that I actually met Jen. And it was by such pure coincidence that I met this woman. The angels were like talking because it was just through a weird connection through a friend of hers that, you know, it was really funny at the time. It's a funny story because this friend of hers needed to borrow a trailer, and I had a trailer, and I was kind of seeing this woman, and anyway. And so we went to Jen's place, and guess what? We're going to Jen's place to pick up a cupboard, and I had just literally come out of the cupboard. It's very funny. So that's how I met Jen, and you know, she was hard work. I had to chase her down. She was very committed into her studies, which was a wonderful thing. I thought I saw so much brilliance in this woman that it was just so inspiring. And so, you know, I ended up asking her to come to, you know, a show with me, Chorus Line. I wanted to take her to the theatre, and I wanted to wine and dine her, but, you know, she wasn't interested, so I said, let's just go as friends. Let's go as friends. And guess what? We ended up being more than friends. And, you know, nearly 8 years later, here is where we are. We started our business together, and we are so passionate about what we do, what we deliver, and I am just so excited that I am free. You know, the weight has been lifted off my shoulders 8 years ago when I actually started to live a life that I wanted to live. Not for somebody else, not to impress somebody or to feel as if I need to live up to standards of somebody else. I live for me. And that is so much better. That is so much more exciting and so much more inspiring, not only to myself but to others, because there's nothing that holds you back. If you live by your own design, you paint, you know, you have your canvas, you paint your own picture of what life is for you, make it real, make it big, make it bold, make it stand out. Be the person that you want to be. It's hard. Life's hard, you know. I've gone through many turmoils, as everybody has in their life, but this is what makes us strong. This is what brings us to a point in our lives where we go, I just want to be free. And as soon as I came out, you know, the world lifted off my shoulders, my wings spread, and I just went flying so high. So I wanted to share that with you because a lot of people have questions about it. A lot of people ask, you know, yes, I was married for 14 years. It was, you know, my ex, great guy, but lots of challenges. And yeah, I was going through a lot myself, and had no personal, there was nothing that I felt that I was good at, that I could see myself ever doing. It was really tough. But I ended up, you know, getting that motivation again, getting that confidence and self-esteem to build myself back up. And you can do that. If you feel that you've lost it, you can do it. You can. I've studied so much. I've been studying for the last 8 years with Jen, consistently going through so many different programs to not only grow myself, but to help other people grow. I'm in a coaching program where I mentor and guide others, so I need to be personally developing and growing myself every single day, and I do that by each and every single one of you too. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. Thank you so much for all that come into our studio, that share our passions, the teachers' passions, our life, what we offer. We're going to be making this site, Intrinsic Mind site, a lot more structured, so there'll be something each day for each different person, so make sure you get your friends to come in and join us. It's going to be a very interactive site where we can all, you know, discuss and communicate on so many different levels. Namaste, and thank you so much.